American Little League. First Little League World Series appearance for them. They started at 7 Eastern time against the Great Lakes champ Kentucky and beat them. There was a tremendous defensive play by Jackson Knutson, which ultimately preserved a lead and helped them get to this game. But now they're dealing with that guy.
That guy's been pretty good, too. Justin Lee, 2 2/3 innings, but you go all the way back to regionals. He's been their ace. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, kept that pitch count low so he could start today.
Yeah, the magic number for the winning team today with regards to pitch count, the other day it was 35, and they used 3 different pitchers through 35 or fewer, which allowed them all to be ready today. The team that wins today won't play again until Wednesday, so really the magic number would be 50 if you wanted to use another player on Wednesday, assuming you win the game. And his first pitch is in there for a strike. They're now rolling into the complex. They will be greeted again by a whole host of more Little Leaguers. And there's the first strikeout of the game for Lee. Just another big bonus of making it all the way to Williamsport for these teams. This is on the ground to short. Opsgarden fires to first. Guy 5'8", 135 pounds as we watch the Little Leaguers get off the bus. Another one to short. Opsgarden. And that was quick for Justin Lee. Mission accomplished in the top of the first inning. A couple of really good Little League pitchers. Big guys, too, in Lee and Law that are facing off against each other.
I like seeing those 2 in game 2.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you get the big matchup game 1, and you're not quite sure exactly what everybody's going to have game 2. But 2 of their best are out there. 2 games in the regional for Drew Law, 2 earned runs. He punched out 18 in 6 1/3.
Burns for the MLB network.
Burnsy going long sleeves and no undershirt today.
One of the teams to keep an eye on. They have struggled in the second half. Back up the middle with some topspin, and Chase Opsgarden aboard for Virginia. Tape that allows them to parade through and look at all the baseball fans. And they are baseball fans that have shown up here in Williamsport. And Law walks Yates, and now it's really getting sticky with Justin Lee coming to the plate. 2 on for Justin Lee. And he hits one in the hole. Opsgarden is being waved in. And now he turns the brakes on, and now we got runners. Opsgarden and Yates between second and third. And back he goes. Oh, what a scoop over there at third by Brett Bittner. Wow, that was close. Bittner with that glove prevents 2 runs from scoring. And here, because the bats are a little different, and the kids are 10 to 12, the outfielders are playing pretty shallow, but this is number 4 hitter on this team. And there is some power, but he's punched out. And a big out and a big strikeout from Drew Law with the big leaguer. And Drew Law putting on a big league show at 1 and 2. That one is ripped center field. No one's going to get it. Thien sends it to the wall. Opsgarden scores. Yates score. Here comes Justin Lee, and a 3-run double for Liam Thien.
Liam Thien, part of that 3-pitcher no-hitter for Virginia in the opener. Watch how this starts. Watch the center fielder shift it all the way over to right center field. And watch the swing. Ball just driven out to center. In normal depth, he may have a chance to catch that one, at least cut it off, but not there. All the way to the wall. Liam clears the bases. Virginia strikes first, 3 on that swing right there.
This is just what Virginia did in their first win. They got a 3 spot, and then they started using their pitchers.
Yeah, they knew those stats, too.
They sure
knew how many they had won in a row.
Uh-oh. Ross strikes out, second strikeout of the inning.
Every at-bat, great outfield, great instincts on the base pass. Young cat, but he plays like a veteran.
All right, so Dylan Bloom is on the mound. We saw a picture of you there in your Little League outfit. What do you remember about your Little League? I've read stories from Bryant and Madden and a couple of the Cubs. And the things that stick with you from your Little League are kind of funny. What do you remember about Middle League as Maddie Frecking, our lone girl in the Little League World Series, goes back and makes the play? Think about some of those memories.
These kids look like super athletic, and they're making diving catches and ready to go wherever they're at.
What about, we've been talking about this a little bit. Did you play any other sports in high school or growing up?
Speaking of diving
nice
catches.
Catch, yeah. He used the bare hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, basketball.
It all matters. Play them all. We got a text yesterday from Dan McDonald, the head coach of Louisville, in the middle of the game, saying the exact same thing. He was watching the Kentucky team. They recruit athletes.
Amen.
And obviously it's a tall task today. Let's make sure that we're in line. You come back and win, great. But if not, we're still in a good spot.
You mentioned that team.
That's a good spot, too.
That's a great one. New Orleans will take on the loser of this game tomorrow. Minnesota is 0 for its last 20. But
thank you for doing that. Let me get a pound, bro. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. We got a new player over here. Sit down. Right here.
Sit down.
What's your name, bro?
Owen.
Owen? Owen, what position you play?
Pitcher and center.
What?
You're fine.
Who's your favorite artist right now? Lucas said he was a big Drake guy. Who's your favorite?
Lil TJ.
Who?
Lil TJ.
Really in touch with what's going on in the music scene, and these guys are introducing names he's unfamiliar with. Right field off the bat of Obstgarten, and it goes to the wall. And he's chasing down a lot of guys. He's going to have to put the brakes on at second as Culpepper touches home a double for Chase Obstgarten. He's 2 for 2. From Greg while she was in the hospital and the community. Fabulous. This one to center field. Alfin's there, set to tag is Coleman here. He comes. Throw is cut off, and into third base goes Obstgarten. That one's outside. Lee will take the base.
It's just certain fan bases are a little bit different. Those two are.
First pitch called strike, trying to get in a rundown and not succeeding, but heading down to second base is Justin Lee. So 2 in scoring position in a 5-0 game. Who didn't grade out very well last night, gave you a C+.
I can tell you what he didn't get last night.
Here's one into the gap in right center field. That one's going to go to the wall, and that's going to bring in Obstgarten and Lee and another double. Man, Virginia keeps rolling along.
Drives it into right center field. Watch the approach. Head right on it, lets that ball travel, then gets extension so that ball's really going to have some carry. That's what you do with the outside pitch. Take it the other way with authority, drives in 2, and Virginia, the offense is impressive so far.
Just fine.
Where am I going?
All right. So you're gonna go.
Can I get water?
You're gonna go to the left. All right. Go get water and pull wide at 2, man. You're on the mound. Okay.
All right.
Open
A
strikes.
unique opportunity
Hey,
coming up
hey,
for us as
it's
well.
not over.
For the first time since
Okay?
Monet Davis
Don't worry
pitched,
about it.
we're going to have another girl pitch here at the Little League World Series. Maddie Frecking has the ball, so more history being made on this day. The major leaguers are at the Little League World Series. And Maddie Frecking becomes the 6th pitcher at the Little League World Series, who is a girl, the first since Monet Davis, the 5th on the United States side. Got a chance to warm her up. Kyle Peterson's already given 2 thumbs up.
Like this move to home plate.
We've got to deal with Liam Thien, and the first pitch for Maddie Frecking. Fastball a little below the knees. Coon Rapids Andover. And a 2-0 in the dirt. That one's going to get away.
Make the turn.
Walk to Thien as the Pirates are already part of that big double play. She caught the ball, fired to third, helped get this team to Williamsport in the regionals. There you go, and that one is past the third baseman. Good piece of hitting by Chase Triplett. Another run comes in.
Fastball he's facing right now too. Maddie Frecking can run it up there. Fastball trying to go outside half. It does. A little tail to it too. Drops the head on it. First at bat of the day for Chase Triplett. Got a chance to talk to one of his heroes the other day, Whit Merrifield.
Yep. Throw down to first. Her head snapped to second where the base runner is. She is
wanted to
so
see where the trail
aware,
runner was.
So aware
Absolutely.
of what's going on. This one is beaten on the ground and a tough play. At first, she got it out. Wyatt Myers smothered it and was able to get the out at first.
This one may get looked at again right here. Watch that left foot on the bag just before the ball got there. I'm sure they'll review it. This one's probably going to get overturned.
Friends on that team. He set the stage, and we'll see if what Rossi.
25 players at any one time on the team. Every coach has a contract. We got about 10 of those. Clubhouse, trainers, there might be about 40 guys that I'm in baseball elimination. I was a little concerned because I thought, man, the stakes are high in Little League now. But was it, once you started playing, they all told me it was kind of cool and everything settled down. I told them.
I'd be good with Matty getting a little hit here. Good 3-1 count. Tough pitcher on the mound in Lee. And popped it up. So Matty is retired.
Okay. Now go get him.
There's a bunt that is fair.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
sir. Go
Noah
get it.
Culpepper. How quick is he out of the gate with a little fist pump?
Right.
Preserving that no-hitter for this team. Big player. When did the hit tool start and what you see from these kids?
And being here, it's awesome. I've won. You know, I saw Marte got a little injured, so you know I turned the volume on my phone just in case.
So you did.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
I figured there was a small chance. Didn't think.
You know, you'd be a great guy to ask because you obviously played youth baseball and then you went to college. As Matty Frecking Fields goes to third and no throw over, but you played in college and then you of course have made it to the major leagues.
Comment. I mean, it's just it sounds simple. It's not simple. I mean, you're facing the best guys in the world every night.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough.
Single here will plate a run and the ball is finally dragged in by the catcher. It moves Virginia into a 9-0 advantage here in the third. With the home team up after 3.5, and then you can get into a 15-10. But I don't think we're going to get there. This one is down the line and caught it. Oh, what a play. Lucas Squire, runner tags. In fact, both runners are tagging. And wow, 2 runs are going to score on a web gem by Lucas Squire. Only the sacrifice fly with 2 RBI. It's an incredible catch. And it is a catch.
Lucas, you're not going to forget that one, buddy. And you're going to see it a few more times tonight.
It would have been an amazing.
Boy.
Now, if you're just hypothetical, Liam Thien, though, I could pick up some hints and RBIs and whatnot. And look out, we'll hold on to that one. Jamison Kuznia couldn't field it. Invaluable. I get my phone. I have my phone out. I'm rolling on this. There you go. Fair ball and a good job by Carson Tim. But Virginia gets a couple more on a magical day. We're going to need some magic from Minnesota. Looking for their first hit. They're going to need a couple of runs to keep this one rolling.
About that route. What about Vanderbilt and the run that you had there prepared you for what's happened here the last few years?
I mean, Vanderbilt.
Hey, you did an awesome job.
They get crazy pitchers every year, and you know I got to face that every fall. That prepared me to go play in the SEC, which is the best conference in the country for baseball, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I mean, it set me up.
Try to frame it, but that's a walk and a handful of pitches for Justin Lee.
So get out over that front foot, then explode towards home plate.
Like that, ground ball, chance for a double play. Opsgarden, Hicks to first, not in time. Good hustle down the line there. Drew Law, never really a chance to turn 2.
Great, like you got great people watching in the distance.
Big Jamison, man, he was thinking about hitting it up to those cardboard sliders. Fouled off. And it looked like Noah Culpepper took that one off the mask. And he got reeled back a little bit, so he'll take a few deep breaths. In 2017, the first U.S. team to go back-to-back no-hitters to start. And they are joined by Virginia. Back-to-back no-hitters to start the Little League World Series. The 6th team to do it, the 2nd by a United States team. And congratulations to Justin Lee. We've focused on planes landing. Pittsburgh, Chicago. Lee just landed that Virginia plane as he throws his 54th pitch of the day. Pretty good.
Not bad. It was the last batter he could face if he was going to stay eligible for Wednesday, and he took full advantage of it. A couple strikeouts to end the day for Justin Lee on the day. That's 6 total in 4 innings. He also reached base all 3 times, scored all 3 times.
Yep.